morning we did a backstage tour of our real estate sales team. We have the honor, right, of Mr. Bruce Bleiman, Kristin Stampini, Mark, right, one of the top teams in Florida,
Boca Raton area, Palm Beach,
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yeah, so we did a backstage tour. So Bruce, what's the one, like, what do you learn, like, what do you get out of from this morning session when we walk around our team here?
Well, one thing for sure, you know, Rudy's a superstar. So you are. I mean, your presence, your enthusiasm, your candor, and your true, genuine desire to want to help your folks is just amazing. And so the culture here is something that I was really, really surprised to see. Everyone helps everyone else, and there's a lot of sharing of information, which is really, really cool. Right? It's a laid-back atmosphere, but really, really, you know, higher level thinking.
That's good.
Right?
You mentioned about working together as a team. You heard the saying, it's lonely at the top, but it's only lonely at the top if you don't help people to get to the top,
Exactly.
right? So we want to help as many people as possible to change, because yes, in life, you will have a lot of problems, but money cannot be one of those problems.
No.
Right? So we got to make sure we go past that.
Exactly, and you're doing a great job with it, and it's been a blessing to be here. Really, really.
Thanks
cool.
for coming. Right after this, we're gonna go to our ISA team. I'm gonna bring you to our ISA team development. That's exciting. That's a new location. We are still moving, but I'm gonna show you that like right after this.
awesome. Okay.
Flying all the way. When did you arrive?
About 1 a.m. last night or this morning.
Welcome to LA.
So 4 a.m. Florida, Eastern Standard Time.
Oh, you are shocked.
But we couldn't wait to come here and see you, and you're amazing,
What did you
amazing.
get from this?
Also, culture was awesome. The you know, really that you actually really invest in your team, that you invest in your people every single day. So I really, you know, that you train them every single morning, that you find their wins. So how could they not want to go out and service all of your sellers and buyers at the highest level just because of what you've created?
Yes, that's a good point, Kristin. When you talk about customer service, most people talk about customer service. You know how we can improve our customer service? Make sure the people that work in your team, they're happy, right? Because if then they can reflect that to the end customer. So basically every day, this morning you came to the 8 o'clock meeting, that we do that every day. Every day.
Amazing.
Right? Even after I have my 4 wisdom teeth, which is I know it's not a big deal for you, but anyway, it's kind of a big deal for me. so every day, rain or shine, right?
Yeah.
But we need to make sure that every single team member is experiencing the win. Then after that, that win can be experienced to the outside. What about you, Mark? What did you get out of this morning session?
I liked it when you talked to your agent about his 4 sales last week and how you were able to do a video right there and share it with right there and just letting him talk, like where he was able to basically explain everything that he had done and how he was able to go in and get 5,000 more than what the other agent told him there's no way he's ever going to get. So
yes, all the videos that you see on YouTube, all the videos everywhere that we post is all unscripted, kind of like what we are doing now, right? So it's a real story. And what you also bring up a good point. Time is your enemy. So every time you get an idea and execution, we want to collapse the time, because once you get the idea, the more you think about it, then that's when doubt sinks in, right? Then we start questioning ourselves, should we do it? So you brought up a good point. Whenever we get a good ideas, like just now, we execute it right away. So the time between idea and execution, we want to collapse it. Yeah. So that's another, time is the enemy. Yeah. I'm gonna bring you another ideas when we talk about, how we make a lot of money on the Airbnb and stuff like that, on the duplex. I'm gonna bring you right there, like right now. All right, and this is another ideas with our in-house video team, right? Every time.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
Every time they have ideas, not ideas, every time people say something good here, we don't have to call it. She automatically capture it. Right?
I mean, when people are really looking at value in for a team to work with, also the buyers and the sellers.
Yeah.
I mean, you give it to everybody. And one thing that Julio was saying, who's the guy who closed 4 transactions last week,
yeah.
He said, on his own that, he was doing maybe 6 or 8 a year, and he
Yeah.
actually has been in the business for 14
Yeah.
years. And he said coming to you has been absolutely amazing,
Yeah.
and what you provide to the buyers and the sellers and what you provide to him in training, he can't get anywhere.
And you touch a good point. To be successful is the environment. It's like who you hang out with. Because if your environment is toxic, then it's not easy. You know, most real estate agents, I think the reason why they're not successful is not because have nothing to do with their level of desire and ambition, is the environment.
That's right.
So our job as the leaders in any organization, right, any businesses, is to create an environment people can grow, right? So that brings to another point. One of our core values is no gossip, no negativity. So once we hear toxicity, we need to cut quickly, you know, because we don't want one rotten apple. No one team, no one person can build a team, but one person can tear down a team. So we need, our job is to make sure, our job is to protect the culture, protect the environment, making sure it's everybody. When I get to know you, my life should be better after I get to know you. Right? That's the whole idea, because otherwise, what's the purpose of doing this?
For sure.
Okay, let's continue walking around here. Okay, thank you so much.